Alright, this is my new toy here. I'm going to do some videos of this truck coming up. I'm not going to do too many videos of the Rustler up there because the Rustler, I've pretty much got it where I want it for now. So we're going to leave that thing alone for a little bit. I know I've been working on this. I haven't really done a video on this truck or anything yet, but it's got a lot of cool features and parts on it, and some things I'm starting to put into it. And this truck's got a little bad luck with it already, so we'll start off anyways. So the truck, now, I bought it as a roller. It had wheels and tires on it and a body, and that was it. It didn't have the receiver, it didn't have the servo. It was missing some things in the shocks, and it's missing some of the components for the steering rack, you know, stuff like that, little stuff. So I've been working on it, and I'm going to go over everything with it. This was the body that I had with it, so we'll start here. So the first thing I did was, this is how I got it pretty much, and you figure wheels and tires on it too. So it came with this body, which is a good looking body. The paint's cool and everything, but I didn't really want to run this body because it was the body that my friend raced all the time, so I wanted something new and look different, and just so it would be my truck. So I went ahead, and this was the very first thing I did to this truck, is I painted up this body. And this body is the Proline Flowtech body, and I did it with a yellow and green, and I kinda like it. It's pretty cool. I used the Pactra yellow and the Pactra green. So those are the two colors I used for this body. Thinking about maybe doing another body too, white and black. But that was the very first thing I did. This is the first upgrade, I guess you could say, I did to the truck, was the Proline Flowtech body. Now next, let's see, the truck had some upgrades on it when I got it. It had these big bore shocks, and I noticed that when I first got it that it was leaking oil on one side, and I think it was this side. So I couldn't figure out if it was the cap or the bleeder screw, so I bought caps. Well, turned out the caps that I bought for this truck, I bought for the stock shocks. These are big bore shocks, so the caps didn't fit. So that was the first little bit of bad luck I did. So naturally, the screws I bought for the shocks, they didn't fit neither. So I had to turn around and buy new caps and new screws all over again. I also ordered springs. And I figured, oh, well, I'll order springs for it. The springs I ordered didn't fit because they were big bore shocks. So that was the next little bit of bad luck that I've had ordering parts for this truck. The next thing, let's see, is I did all that. So I had to reorder that, and now I got the caps right and the suspension fixed, and it was good to go. The next thing, I needed a motor, ESC, servo, and receiver, you know, that whole package. So a while back, I ordered this remote. This is an XTX2. So I ordered this for my Rustler, this and that receiver there. And turned out when I put it in the Rustler, it didn't work. So I said, well, I'll put the bad luck remote in this truck, since this truck's having such a problem wanting to get running, and I'll explain to you what the big problem is. So I got to the track the other night, my buddy gave me this, so now I have a servo for it. So this is the ProTech RC servo. Nice servo from what I hear, all the looking up online. It's a really good servo. So we've got big bore shocks, we've got a ProTech short course truck servo, and the number on this ProTech, I believe, is a 160T, a 130T. So this is a $89, $99 fucking servo that my buddy gave me, which I am super grateful. So that gets me closer. I have the parts coming for this. I have the ball studs, the linkage, and the servo horn all coming for the servo. So the servo will be hooked up probably sometime this week. The parts are in New Jersey. So let's see, what else have I done? So I got the servo mounted and in. I need the linkages for that. Now the next bit of bad luck that I've had with this truck. I ordered a Hobbywing 13.5 just stock Z-Run motor ESC combo for this truck. So last night I got online and checked the tracking number and to see where my motor and ESC was, and they're in North Carolina. Well, North Carolina right now is having a big hurricane. So this truck's got some more bad luck and the motor might be delayed. So I was hoping to have this truck running by this week. Now it's looking like it might be 2-3 weeks. Hopefully not more than that. But yeah. So other than that, we've got the servo installed. We're waiting on the motor and ESC for it. It's got the big bore shocks, and they've been rebuilt. I rebuilt all the shocks. This truck also has hexes on it. So I can run the tires that I was running on that Rustler up there on to this truck first. So that's what I will do when I get the motor and ESC and stuff together and get it all soldered up, is I will run the tires I run on the Rustler on this truck first. And then I have another set of rims here that are some associated rims, and I'm going to run these on this truck with primes all the way around, because I run Proline Prime and J-Concepts Dirt Webs right now, but on this truck I'm going to go primes all the way around. So that's it. This truck's kind of got a way of waiting. It doesn't want to be put together. It's not really the truck's fault, it's just been my fault and shipping and all the parts and all this stuff. So very soon, maybe one more week, I'll have this truck together. This is going to be my SC 10.4 basically when it's all done. I think that's what it would be. But yeah, this is going to be my short course truck, my race truck from now on. I'm going to try this Spectrum receiver, see if I like it. If I don't like it, I'm going to buy or receiver and transmitter. I'm going to try it out and see if I like it. If I don't like it, I'll buy another receiver from my FlySky, and I'll just mount that. But alright, I'm going to let you go, guys. I'll do another video next week when this truck's all put together.